Good morning and welcome to day 3 of AusPack. My name is Wayne Robinson, Associate Editor of PKM Packaging News. This morning I'm on the Open IoT stand with Richard Roberts. Morning, Richard.
Yeah, good morning, Wayne. Thanks for having me.
A pleasure to be here. So Open IoT, it's a fascinating story, Industry 4.0. You guys are system integrators that build systems for people?
Yeah, so we're ZI Argus and we join the group as the integrators and the Industry 4 component that links everything together and makes the Industry 4 reality.
Okay, fantastic. And looking at behind us here, we've got a fascinating looking machine. Can you talk us through this?
Yeah, so one of the first things we see is the Nord drives. There's a couple on here. One of the interesting things they're doing is they're doing a lot of edge processing in their drives. So they've got known algorithms, have done the tests, they know when the motor is getting a little bit hot or running out of its normal condition. So machine learning, it will adapt to the changes given the application it's on. And that data then gets sent up to the cloud and all like real-time proper machine learning and preventive maintenance.
Okay, so the operators know, okay, there might be a bit of a problem going on here with the motor or whatever, and they can get to it before the problem actually occurs.
Yeah, they'll get the notification ahead of time. So, okay. Conditions, and they've done all the tests, so they know the algorithms, and they're the specialists.
Okay, terrific. And then what else have we got on here?
So on top of there as well, you can see at the top there's a little Balluff sensor. That's a condition monitoring sensor. So on top of that, that does vibration, and that can go anywhere on the machine. This example is on the motor because you get good vibration, but that does temperature, humidity, pressure, all those things as well. Same concept. So that data can get analysed and get used on that particular machine. So the use case for that one is anybody's bits of equipment, right? Not just a motor, for example.
Okay, great. All right, and then let's carry on walking around. What are we looking at next?
Yeah, you've got some SMC gear there. So you can see there's a wireless slave unit just over there. That wirelessly communicates to the other master slave. One of the benefits of that is that you can have a master with, I think it's up to 120 other slave units around the factory, and you're not having to pay for that wiring installation. So it's a really good, clever solution.
Okay, and if I've got a factory, is it kind of easy to install or is it very complex?
Yeah, look, if you look at it right there, it's like you don't have to do the wiring. You don't have the patch cable, you don't have the high-level wiring or the Ethernet cables, and you put it right where you need it.
Okay, connectivity is one of the stories of Industry 4.0, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, it works really well in all the factories, and it's out there today. You'll see that everywhere that we've got SMC.
Okay, great stuff. Let's keep walking around. We've got a great-looking robot arm here.
Yeah, so KUKA is one of our newest members to the group. So same with Nord as they were doing before. They actually have all their data that gets sent up into the cloud, and because they've got analysing all their robots that are out there, they can collectively do use cases and analyze machine learning on that. And same thing, preventive maintenance, and let them know beforehand, hey, it's running a bit hot. Go have a look at it.
Terrific. Okay, let's keep walking around because it's a great, there's so much in this machine.
There is, yeah. So Beckhoff is the other one that's in the group. So all the other sensors that you see, whether it's IO-Link, Ethernet IP, you can see the Balluff sensors all around. That all comes into the PLC there, and then that actually wraps it up, sends it into MQTT, up to the cloud, and that's where it comes into our dashboard. Okay, well let's walk around and have a look at the dashboard, because it's an impressive looking piece of kit. Yeah, so as I started, the dashboard is a digitalization component. And we can get it via many different connectors, MQTT, OPC, API, cloud data. So it's a central location for all data within your plant. And a great example of that is the awards night that was on last night. So Pack Group, or Circular Plastics, who partnered with Asahi and Coca-Cola. So we put this in and digitized their whole plant. And they've got traceability from the feedstock in right to the outstock. They get to know beforehand if it's running a bit slow or things are going wrong.
Okay, so you guys were responsible for the digitalisation of the packed factory.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so we put in our product, Symbiont by ZI Argus, and it connects us to all their PLCs, all the machines. They had machines from Italy and across the country come in. And we're getting every single bit of data out of that plant, and it's available on their screens, and they've got dashboard after dashboard, different equipment, summaries, and notifications that pop up.
So the big benefit for a company like that is that they get data on everything that's going on in real time all the time.
Yeah, and we've seen examples where the operations manager will talk to the plant manager and say you've got a problem, and they know before even the operators know because they're ahead of the curve with the data.
Fantastic. Well, Richard Roberts, thanks so much for talking to us. A fascinating story. Industry 4.0 is one of the big emerging themes, of course, of this show and of the industry as a whole. Richard and our Open IoT team happy to talk to you about it. It show's on for the next 2 days. Richard, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Appreciate it.